You may feel overwhelmed at getting into digital marketing, especially if you don't spend a lot of time in this space. But the good news is it's not as difficult as what you might think it is. No one starts out at the deep end, and no one has all the answers in the beginning. And even better, starting out is usually cheaper and quicker than you might think. Even if you don't have a cent to spend on digital marketing, you can still do quite a lot at no cost at all. So begin small, experiment, learn, and grow over time. So grab a snack and a drink and sit back, because I'm going to introduce you to all you need to know to start out with digital marketing for your business. Hi, my name is Sarah Butler, or essbee, and I'm a marketing and communications professional with over 20 years experience. So if you like this sort of content, please subscribe to my channel, because that's what I do. Before we get into the mechanics of digital marketing, you need to do a few things beforehand to make it as beneficial and as effective as possible. Having a strong digital presence will help you in multiple ways. It'll make it easier to create awareness and recognition for your brand, both before and after your sale. It'll help you convert new buyers into fans who buy more and more often. It will kickstart word of mouth for you and social sharing and all the benefits that come from that. And it will shorten the buyer's journey by presenting the right offers to the right people at the right time. So now we're going to go through the digital marketing process. First of all, you need to identify what your objective is. But defining your objectives well is critical. Sounds simple, right? But you need to be as specific as possible when defining your objective, so you have something to aim for and also know what success looks like. Set timelines and numerical data to go with your objectives. This will help formulate your marketing strategy. Generally, objectives fall into one of three things. The first is brand awareness, which is making your products or services or brand top of mind for potential customers. Second is lead generation, taking prospective customers into new customers. And third is growth of existing customers. This is by increasing their purchase frequency, their preference for you over competitors, and fostering brand loyalty. Next, you need to know who your target market or customer is. It's essential to understand your target audience if you want your message to be relevant enough to convert them. A common way to identify your target market and its characteristics is to create something that we call personas. Personas are a way of picturing your ideal customer. That is things like their demographics, their lifestyle, their behaviors, and their preferences, and things like that. Questions you should ask when developing your personas include: who are they? You need to know their demographics, what their age is, what their gender is, where do they live. By understanding this, you know more accurately how to target your marketing. Also, what are their top problems that your brand, product, or service can solve for them? When you understand your audience's pain points, you'll know how to target your product or service to provide a solution to them. Next, what sort of content do they consume and when? Consider what content your audience likes. So what do they watch? What do they read? What touch points do they have on different digital media throughout their day? Where do they like to hang out, both online and offline? This is so you'll know where to place your marketing for the most exposure. You can help with this by finding data on your website. Google Analytics provides a wealth of information on your customers, including things like their location, interests, gender, and age of your website visitors. To find this sort of information, click on the reports on the left-hand menu and then select demographics or demographic details under user. Despite seeing a lot of visitors in one group, they may not be your ideal target market, as they might not be the most engaged people with your website. Check which segments of your audience are engaging with your website content and acting on it. Use the takeaways from your data to create your marketing personas, those fictional profiles that describe your typical customer. Include details like a drawing or photo representing that fictional customer, a name and job title, demographic information like age, gender, income level, where they live, and their education, their hobbies and interests, product-related goals and pain points, their values and fears surrounding your products or services, their favourite content sources. Next, you need to really understand your brand. What are your defining qualities? What does your brand stand for? What are your brand strengths? Why do people choose you over your competitors? What are your distinctive benefits? What pain points do you solve for your customers? And what is your brand promise? Something you always do for your customers. Your brand is why your customers choose your business over your competitors. If you aren't clear about what makes your brand special, then how can your customers possibly be? Next, analyze your answers to these questions and look for common themes. Refine it down to a sentence or two about what makes your brand special and unique. This then becomes your USP or unique selling proposition, and you'll use this to base all of your marketing off. When you write it, ensure it's written from the perspective of your customers, of what you can do for your customers. Refine it, refine it, refine it until you have a concise statement. Then pin it up somewhere so everyone within your business can see what your USP is. Next, research your competition. You need to know what you're up against, and you can do that by finding out what your opposition is up to. Learn from both their successes and their mistakes. Try out their products or services. Do a mystery shop. Follow them on social media. Check how loyal their customers are and why. And ask your own customers what they think your rivals do well. You want to find out what marketing strategies are working for your rivals and what strategies are most effective, what are underperforming, and where are the opportunities and threats that can help you with your own strategy. Compare your results to your competitors to see how you measure up. And then you can highlight your strengths and identify areas for improvement. Next, do an honest audit. And this means conducting a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis examines both the internal strengths and weaknesses of your business and the external opportunities and threats. What's happening inside and outside your business environment? Some of these factors are within your control and some are not. A SWOT analysis can help you by determining what your company is doing well right now and inform a successful strategy for the future. It can also reveal weaknesses in your business or areas where your competitors could take advantage if you don't protect yourself. A SWOT analysis can tell you about the internal and external forces that influence your business's position in the market. Your organization's strengths and weaknesses internally will reveal what you can adapt and embrace. Meanwhile, your external opportunities and threats will help you execute your marketing strategy against those external factors. Once you've examined all 4 aspects of your SWOT, you'll want to build on your strengths, boost your weaker areas, head off any threats, and exploit every opportunity available. The result of all this analysis should answer some key questions that will set you up strategically, such as what are the main demographics and characteristics of my target audience? Which marketing channels drive the most engagement and growth? How much brand loyalty and awareness does my business have? And what trends and opportunities am I currently missing out on? Next, you need to identify the marketing approaches and media to reach your target audience. So now you've identified who you are, what you want to do, and who you're trying to reach, what you want to measure, and what you want to accomplish. You're ready to get started. With digital marketing, it's simple to experiment with different methods to connect with your audience via social media, search engines, and your website. You may experiment with different forms and styles of content to see what connects best with your audience. Digital marketing campaigns are simple to monitor, so you can start to gauge their effectiveness pretty quickly. It won't take long to find out what tactics produce the greatest return on investment, or ROI, and which ones are most suitable for your brand. Plan and design your digital marketing around touch points on the buyer's journey or sales funnel. Each point on the buyer's journey requires targeted messaging on particular digital platforms. You'll discover what these platforms or touchpoints are when you've analysed your customer data. So here are some digital marketing techniques you can use. First is search engine optimization, or SEO. Nearly 90% of all searches are done on Google. Google spiders continually crawl and categorize and rank web content according to a huge number of factors, also known as algorithms. One of the best ways to reach new customers is by ensuring that your site appears on the search engine rankings when customers are looking for answers to their problems. You accomplish this through SEO. An optimized website can help increase traffic to your site by improving the search engine results related to keywords that customers type in. So how do you optimize your website? HubSpot identified some key elements to your website. Keep it relevant, update it regularly, and use the same keywords people are searching for to find your products or services in your website content. Make sure your website is well built. If it's easy for people to navigate around, then Google will like it. Make sure the links to your subpages are logically named, and minimize add-ons like auto-playing videos or pop-ups asking for email addresses. Make sure your content is accurate. Like most people, Google doesn't like spelling mistakes or broken links. They can count for more than you might expect. Optimize your website for mobile. More people now search on their phone than desktops. So sites that are mobile phone friendly are rewarded over those that are not. Make sure you are honest. Similarly, if you try and load up your site with keywords or links and hidden pages, but that are intended to be seen by the crawlers and enhance your search engine rankings, but not customers, this deception will be uncovered by Google and incur a penalty. So don't do it. Make sure your site is credible. If your site links to others, that's a vote in your site's favour. So if other people have recognised your expertise by linking back to your site, that will help your rankings. Make sure your site is easy to read. That means don't use images as headlines, and make sure description tags are there for pictures. Next, we're going to talk about user experience, or UX. Having a website is your chance to show off what your brand is all about and connect with your potential customers on your home turf. Here your customers seek out information, useful content, and purchasing opportunities. Look at your website's analytics to see how people are interacting with your pages. Which pages are they clicking on the most, for example? If your bounce rate's high, meaning people only visit one page before bouncing away from your website, or dwell time is low, meaning they spend less than 30 seconds on your website before bouncing away, it means they haven't found what they're looking for, and your user experience probably needs improvement. The percentage of visitors to your website who convert by taking some sort of action that you determine, such as filling in a form or making a purchase, is also known as your conversion rate. When you construct your website, considering user experience helps visitors find the product that's right for them and helps them decide that yours is the brand they want to purchase from, or keep in touch via a newsletter, for example. Here are some best practices for user experience. Make sure your web content is updated regularly. Ensure your website is quick to load. Use clear layouts with lots of white space so it's easy to read. Make navigation on your website simple and intuitive. Aim for a shallow page structure, no more than 4 layers. Keep your design of every page consistent. Choose fonts and text layouts that are free from complexity and easy to skim. Like text, use colour wisely and opt for cleanliness and simplicity with plenty of white space. Ensure colour choices are consistent with your branding, and incorporate images and video for a variety and increased engagement. Make your call to actions, or CTAs, stand out by giving them plenty of space and a pop of colour. And optimise your site for all devices again. Number 1 is mobile. This is known as a responsive website design. Next, we're going to talk about paid search. Pay-per-click, or PPC, is a form of advertising that allows you to pay a fee to have your website appear on the search engine result page, or SERP, when someone types in specific keywords or phrases into the search engine. The SERP will display the ads that you have created to direct your visitors to your site, and the fee you pay is based on whether people actually click on your ad. Using the most popular Google ads as well as similar offerings from Yahoo and Bing and other places like that, you can have an advertisement up and running within a matter of minutes. Identify the keywords your target audience would use when searching for your product or service. Your ad must stand out against your competitors and other similar looking advertisements in order to catch the reader's attention. You'll also need to set a maximum budget you want to spend. And popular keywords cost more per click than less common terms. This is because other places are also bidding for them. And make use of your platform's conversion tracking. If an ad isn't performing as expected, test alternatives until you find one that might be more effective. Next is display advertising. Display ads are ads that are shown on the articles, videos, websites that consumers browse. With Google Ads, you can display your ads on the Google Display Network, which is a collection of over 2 million websites that reach across 90% of internet users across the world. While search ads show to potential customers in the moment they are looking on Google or whichever platform they are searching on for what you offer, display ads show up while people are visiting sites across the Google Display Network, usually for other things, such as reading news stories. When running display ads, you might not reach those people who are actively searching for your products or services. That said, you're still introducing your business to a specific target audience who's likely to be interested in your products or services. This will help your brand awareness and may help you reach a larger or completely new audience than simply through search. Next is paid social media. Paid social media is another word for advertising on social media. It's when brands pay money to places like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram in order to have their content shared with specific new targeted audiences who are likely to be interested either through boosting their organic content or running advertisements. Paid social media advertising is very quick, easy, and very, very cost effective. Superior targeting ability is available, meaning your ads will only be served to those people most likely to convert into customers. You can put together highly targeted ad campaigns that are displayed in front of exactly the right people. By targeting your ads, you're increasing your chances of getting results. And digital advertising is much, much cheaper than traditional advertising like print ads. Depending on how you set up your ad, you can use a pay-per-click, that PPC method, when you only pay when somebody clicks on your ad. Digital social media ads also have more room for creativity, which you can use to generate interest. Next, we're going to talk about retargeting. Unlike typical ads, retargeting ads are a form of online targeting advertising that is served to people who have already visited your website or who are already on your database, for example, as a lead or existing customer. There are two types. Pixel-based is the most common type. When someone visits your website, a pixel is placed in their browser, also known as being cookied. This means that when they leave your site and continue to explore the web, that cookie notifies retargeting platforms to serve specific ads based on pages they've visited on your website. List-based retargeting. This works if your organization already has contact details like an email address. These lists can be uploaded to some digital advertising platforms such as Facebook and matched to users of that platform. Then your ads are served to those specific people only. You can see how effective these tactics can be, as you are targeting warm leads who are already more likely to convert as they are already familiar with your offering. Next is text or SMS. Today, 95% of text messages are opened within 3 minutes. Yet only 12% of local and small businesses use text marketing in their digital strategies. For these companies that do, text marketing can be low cost and a highly efficient way to engage with customers. There's a great deal of marketing vying for people's attention. As a result, they can be wary of traditional marketing tactics. Text or SMS marketing can establish personal relationships with customers, which lead to higher rates of conversion. In fact, because customers trust local and small businesses, they are up to 45% more likely to opt into their text promotions. HubSpot identifies that SMS provides these advantages. Higher response rates. Text has a 209% higher response rate compared to phone, email, and social media. Higher conversions. Consumers redeem text message coupons 10 times more than any other type of coupon. Greater convenience. 66% of consumers think texting makes it more convenient to work with local businesses. It's lower cost. Compared to other digital campaigns, text campaigns can be extremely cost effective. But before engaging with your customers via SMS, ensure you have their permission to do so. And all messages must be accompanied by a method of opting out. Then you might engage in the following ways. A website chat. After chatting with a contact, you can ask if they'd like to stay up to date with offerings for your business. A post-sale transaction. You sealed the deal, you've got the sale, now's the perfect time to ask for a phone number so contacts can get more savings. Post a review. Did somebody leave you a 5-star review? Send them a follow-up thank you with a call to action to sign up for more deals. We're nearly there, but let's talk about email. As social media has grown in importance, many so-called marketing experts have predicted the end of email. Don't believe them. Email marketing is alive and well and one of the most cost-efficient and effective channels for marketers. Email marketing can be used for branding, engagement, acquisition, retention, generating leads and getting referrals, making it one of the most versatile tools any business can use to grow their organization. There are 3 types of emails. Transactional, which are to provide customer service usually. Relational, which are to engage subscribers and nurture relationships with them. And promotional, for generating sales. In the process of building your business, winning new customers is of course important, as is nurturing the relationships you already have with existing customers. Stay in touch with your loyal customers with emails that go beyond the announcement of new products. Build connections with things like newsletters. They increase brand awareness and drive traffic to your website. Tell customers what's new. Seasonal emails. Stay on your customers' radar with things like Christmas or birthday emails. Exclusive offers. Make loyal customers feel special with the odd discount or gift just for them. Reminders. If a subscription's ending, drop a friendly email. Flash announcements. Use these sorts of emails to announce quick sales or special offers for a limited time. Make sure all of your digital activity like your blog, social media and paid campaigns are driving traffic to a landing page on your website that's optimized for conversion and to collect lead information. As with SMS, ensure you have permission to contact your customers in this way and always provide a means of unsubscribing. There are dozens of easy-to-use email services that let you design and manage your address list, track analytics such as the number of opens and click-throughs. Next is native advertising. According to Outbrain, native advertising is a form of paid advertising in which the ads match the look, feel and function of the media format where they appear. They fit natively or seamlessly onto a web page. Unlike display ads or banner ads, native ads don't really look like ads, so they don't disrupt the user's interaction with the web page. This is the key to native advertising. Native ads expose the reader to promotional content without being obvious. Native ads often feature as recommended content on websites. They also appear as in-feed ads as part of your news feed on social networks. Another form that native ads take is search and promoted listings that appear at the top of Google's search results or in the sidebar. As ad tech becomes more sophisticated, there are many more native ad formats available to advertisers. It's no longer just standard ads today. Native ad formats include carousel ads, video ads, click-to-watch video ads, mobile app install ads, native social ads, and the list goes on. Digital marketing may seem overwhelming, particularly when it's in a constant state of change and evolution. However, remember, you can start small by focusing on just one area, such as email or social media, before moving on to perfecting the next. Even small initiatives in digital marketing can lead to rewards and progress towards your business goals. Remember, digital marketing is part of your overall marketing efforts and should only be undertaken when you have the foundations of your brand and offerings in place. So that's it. Again, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week for my next video.